A very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine. So, in today's session, we are continuing with next topic, that is formula of chapter 3. What do you mean by formula? Formula, it is a equation. It is an equation, and why it is used? It is equation used to solve the values, to calculate the values. So, formula is a group of equation or a single equation that is used to calculate the specific value. And which type of operations can be performed on a formula? In that we can perform addition, subtraction, multiply, divide. So these type of arithmetical operations can be performed on a formula. For performing an operation, which type of operators are used? In a formula, we can use two types of operator. One class is arithmetical, second is comparison. Arithmetical can be for addition sum, subtraction minus, multiply star, divide is your slash, and last one that is known as exponential. What is known as exponential? That is used as a power symbol. Like take one example. For example, 4 plus 2, 6. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 star 2, 8. 4 divide 2, 2, and 4 exponential 2, it is 4 raised to power 2, that is 16. These are all are the part of arithmetical operation. And what is comparison? Comparison, to compare two values, a is equal to b or not. It is equal to operator, greater than equal to, less than equal to, less than, greater than, and it is most important again, that is known as not equal to. The name is not equal to. Examiner will ask the question, which operator is used to perform not equal to operation? The answer is less than, greater than sign. That is known as not equal to operator. It is most important question as per final examination. Next is properties of formula. Formula contains some properties. Each formula will be start with equal sign. It is the symbol that is used for writing a formula. Each formula has a specific cell range, like it can be from A4 to A8, A4 to C9. This is known as range. It has a specific range. And after calculating the formula, the most important property, after calculating the formula, formula will be displayed in formula bar. So formula will be displayed in formula bar, and value will be displayed in that will be displayed in cell where we are having the cursor, and active cell name will be displayed in a name book. These are three important properties. After calculating the value of formula, in cell the value will be displayed, while formula will be displayed in formula bar, and active cell name will be displayed in name box. Now next topic, that is what is AutoSum. AutoSum is a tool that will help to calculate the addition of multiple values. More than one value you can add very easily. Like we are having a list 4, 5, 9, 8. And I am applying here AutoSum operation by selecting all these 4 values. So it will automatically give the reply 26. It will automatically pick all the values and do an addition and give the result 26. This is the concept of AutoSum functions that is already present in your Excel sheet. After AutoSum function, we are having some referencing part. Referencing part we will discuss about relative referencing, absolute referencing, and mixed referencing. So take the example of referencing afterward. So what do you mean by referencing? Referencing means to say refer any value. Referencing means to refer the value. And referencing can be of 3 types. Which type of referencing is there? One is relative. Second type is absolute, and third type it is known as mixed. Relative use cell name or range without any sign, while absolute used cell name with dollar sign. It is the difference. It will use the dollar sign, and it is the combination of relative and absolute. Let's take one example. It will be more clear. Like we are having an Excel sheet. Column are A, B, C, D, and E. Values 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the row number. I have taken item T, coffee, wheat. I have taken quantity 1 kg, 2 kg, and 10 kg. Price I have taken 100 rupees, 1400 rupees, and 25 rupees. I want to calculate the value of T. How much a user have to pay? If I am taking relative referencing. So what I'll do? I'll write formula in this cell. What formula I'll write? Equal to B1 multiply by C1, and the answer will be 100. And same I'll do drag and drop. I'll drag it from and drop it down. It will become 2800. It will become 250, and total we can calculate. It is the concept of relative. Suppose I am using absolute. Absolute contains the exact position. I am writing here equal to B1 dollar C dollar 3 dollar C dollar 3. What will happen? It will calculate the value. B1 is 1. Now the value will be picked for C3. Column name is fixed. It will be C, and number is fixed, that is 3. C3 what it is? 25. So it will calculate here 25. It will calculate here 50, because C3 is fixed. It will not change, and it will calculate here 250. This is the difference. And mix up is the combination of both. Some part is absolute, some part is without everything. Like we have taken $C2. So what will happen? It is fixed that column name is C. Always it is C, but value will be changed 2, 3, 4 accordingly. If I am taking at 2, it will go to 3, it will go to 4. It will change accordingly. This is the concept of absolute and relative and mixed referencing in a Excel sheet. Now we are having some functions. Functions that are already predefined, that are already present in your Excel sheet. Function name I am writing, I am also telling the reference. So which are the functions we are using? Function 1 we are using sum. Sum will be used to add the cell range. Like I am writing equal to sum A4 to A8. It will do addition of 4 and provide the result. Next I am writing sum if. It is with condition to add the cell range with condition. Suppose I am writing sum A4 colon A8, and in that I will write in double quotes greater than 80. It means Do the addition if value is greater than 80, otherwise leave. This is summing. Third, count. Same it is to count the number of items. Number of items. Same example I am taking, equal to count A4 colon A8. So what will be the result? Result will be A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. It will give the result 5. Next is count if. Same along with sum to count the number of items with condition. It means I am writing here equal to count if A4 colon A8 comma if it is greater than 80. Suppose 3 values are greater than 80, in that the answer will be 3. Next is max function, that we can write equal to max A4 colon A8. It will find out the maximum value out of these all and it will give the result. Next is min function, that is same, it will find out the minimum value, that is least value out of this cell, it will give the result. Next is average function. For average, the function name is average, it is not AVG. Please keep in mind the function name is average, and it will, what it will do? It will do addition of all values and divide by 5. Suppose values are 80, 90, 100, 110, then 120, and then divide by 5. So result will be 100. It is the concept of average function. So basically these functions are used in a Excel sheet when we are calculating any formula. Afterward, we are having one more point, that is spell check. What do you mean by spell check? To check the spelling or grammar. That is the concept of spell check, that can also be performed in Excel. Either it can perform in worksheet, either it can perform in PowerPoint. So in this session we have covered about different type of referencing. What is function, what is formula, how to write a formula in function, and how to write a different type of functions. In next session we will meet with next video along with how to create a chart in Excel sheet. Thank you. Have a nice day for this session. Thank you so much.